like to usually introduce the band at this point, but you can kind of hear Kyla, Miles, Scott, Derek, and everybody in the speakers. They're hiding in the tracks. But I do have the pleasure of touring with Nick, who's been a long-time friend, a long-time collaborator. And it's been so incredible to be able to meet so many incredible Indigenous and Taiwanese artists on this land, and to play with so many Canadians I actually met for the first time on this trip as well. So I'm going to play another song from the debut record before we move on to some new music for you. You know, I tell this story because usually when I get introduced, they list off all the accolades and all the trophies, which I'm very, very grateful for. But that whole album, which just told the story of my grandfather, like, the craziest thing to come from that record is him finding peace before he moved on. He passed away last May, but I called him, and we carried on with our conversations like we did, and I asked him, one day I asked him, how are you doing? How are you really doing? And he'd come into a place in his life where he was able to to let go, to move on, and in some cases forgive. And for a lot of people in his shoes that were put through a lot of the things that he was put through in Canada, a lot of people don't get to find that. And I think it was a combination of a lot of things, but a big part of it was him just being able to tell his story more openly with the people around him. His nurses and his friends, and they thought, you think you know somebody, but they would keep them updated on what I was doing. They'd be like, oh, your grandson's over in this country playing this music festival, or your grandson's playing for the prime minister, or your grandson's on national radio telling your story. And I didn't know that was your story. And so suddenly he was able to just talk to them more frequently and more honestly, more openly about who he was and how he got from A to B. And it was just the simple power of being heard, of being seen, and of being understood that gave him this, I don't think validation is the right word, but gave him this peace before he was able to move on. And so, yeah, I just like to share that story because it's the power of music and the power of dialogue and the power of context, and I think it's such a beautiful thing. And so this is that song I wrote, and it used to be about regret for not hearing his story sooner, but the feelings change now with his journey carrying on, and him finding healing. So it's a song called Ego Death from the record.
Have you come to take me home? Stories burning on the door. Have you come to take me home? Selfish, I'm made for the whole. satisfaction. Stories written in his head. Then you come and set me on more. Selfish ones that kept me from. Experience. I've been here for too long. Now only got myself to blame. 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 Say I don't believe in anything that leads to leaving. Only thing that's right is even. 'Cause he's strong with me. Only got myself to. Only got myself to. Only got myself to. Got myself to got myself to